Welcome back, true believers, to another Spider-Man PS4 related video, and today is a video that I am actually looking forward to making, and that is me breaking down the Café segment of the Spider-Man PS4 trailer. Now, a lot of people, like I've said in the past, think that the majority of that trailer, especially the scene where he's running through that cafe/coffee shop, are all CG animated type cutscenes. Especially in the beginning where he gets on the building, and near the end where he's swinging on the crane, and even where he's fighting the guys on the truck and smashing the window of the truck, and stuff like that. People all think that those are cutscenes. Now, I do believe that those are little tiny segments of, the game that we are not controlling, and then it will be seamless, kind of like how Batman Arkham Knight was seamless with their cutscenes. It was the game, that's how the game looked. You were not controlling those scenes where Batman was talking to Jim Gordon or, Oracle or Robin or anything. But it was how the game looked. And that is how the game looks in the beginning where he's on the building and he swings for the first time. At the end where he's swinging on the crane. And also near the end where he's smashing through the truck and trying to stop those guys. But the scenes where he's fighting on the rooftop, where he smashes the guy, and then he swings the circuit breaker on the guy. And then he also does the amazing sequence where he's running through the cafe in New York City. It's all seamless gameplay elements and gameplay that we are controlling for sure. So the for sure elements that we're controlling in that trailer is the scene where he's swinging, the scene where he's fighting the guy who slams in the ground, the scene where he swings the circuit breaker on the other guy, and the scene, which I am stating right now, the scene where he is running through the cafe is gameplay, as well as the car where he's on top of the car and takes the guy out, and even where the big guy comes out. All those other scenes, that's gameplay right there. They confirmed, anyways, that is all gameplay. But I'm going to thoroughly break down exactly what people are still having misconceptions about the cafe scene, which is, in my opinion, one of the greatest scenes ever to be ever put on screen, either on film or on a game, which I can't believe it's in a game, first of all, is that parkour scene where he's running through the cafe, and all those people are there too. You see how many people are in that one cafe, and they're all looking at Spider-Man like, holy crap, that's Spider-Man running through this cafe, and he's gonna smash through that window. Holy crap. And it happened, and it blew my mind, and I cried when I saw it. And again, I'm on Twitter, reading Insomniac Games' tweets towards the fans, and one person here in the black box says, looks pre-rendered, which is the scene where he's running in the cafe. And then another person over here with the cat says, is that seamless or a QTE? And then Insomniac replies, that's all in-game. Now, what does that mean? So I like this person's tweet the most because he asked if that is a seamless transition of gameplay, or is it actually like a quick time event where you have to push a certain sequence of buttons. And if you look at my previous video, if there will be QTEs in Insomniac Games, Spider-Man PS4, I say no, just because I think it would make the most sense that we could control that scene and how amazing that scene is and would be if players are controlling it, which it seems like we are. Now, if we are not controlling it, and I don't believe that there are quick-time events in this game, but if we are not controlling it, I believe that the system, since Insomniac says it's all in-game, I believe that the system will work similarly to the system of Assassin's Creed 3. Now, if you played that game, you will know that in that game, there are buildings that you can enter that are open, they have open windows or the doors are open, and Connor will run through that building, go up the stairs, jump through the next window, or he'll go down the stairs, jump and do some parkour, like little hops over a bar in the house or a kitchen or wherever he's running through, some hallway, whatever it is. So it might be like that where you're just seeing all this happen, and then once Spider-Man breaks through the glass, you're able to control the whole scene again where you're Spider-Man, you get to just free roam again. But I don't know. It seems like when we were doing this, especially that scene where he hops on that pole on the right, that pillar, it looks like he kind of pauses for a second. And I don't think it's a quick time event either, because that just doesn't fit Insomniac Games' style. So I actually thoroughly believe that we are probably like holding down a certain button, or we're just pushing through with just moving the left stick, or maybe, we hit a certain meter or whatever, and then that allows us to do our parkour moves. But I think that this is a scene that we are fully in control of, especially given on how many people are on screen, how many awesome moments you can do with this one type of mechanic, where it could be a coffee shop you're running through, or maybe an office in a building, or maybe even in the Daily Bugle, or near some person sleeping who's just on like a homeless person. You have to park over him or something. I don't know. Anything could happen with this mechanic, and I thoroughly believe, since Insomniac says it's all in-game, the entirety of the trailer, but especially this part right here, it's all in-game, it is a scene that indicates to me that Insomniac are proud of what they are doing, and they thoroughly convey to the players that you are playing Spider-Man. It is a Spider-Man game unlike any you have played before, and I thoroughly believe we are in full control of this sequence that will make all of us Spidey fans lose our minds and have our hearts pumping with joy. So thank you so much for watching, True Believers. Tune in next time for more Spider-Man PS4 videos. Peace out.